these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers. Excuse the language. Sorry about that. Won't do it again. These motherfuckers. Here's something from 2014. I should have got my mouse. Too late now. 2014. This relates to making your own world with programmable matter. Make your own world with programmable matter. People will conjure objects as easily as we now play music or movies, all right? 2014. May 2014. Several executives listened attentively to sharp-suited sales rep making his pitch. Suddenly, a miniature car emerges from a vat of gray goop in the center of the conference table. I've seen that. I've seen the gray goop, and I've seen the miniature, but it wasn't miniature. It was an ambulance. For all intents and purposes, it was maybe it was you would call it augmented or whatever the fuck they call it. It was there. An ambulance. Della Morgan. The salesman proceeds to reshape this model using nothing more than his hands. Well, this person used their mind. And this guy was probably using his hands in a ceremonial fashion because probably didn't want to flip the, or he didn't want to tip his hand to the people at Carnegie Mellon, where you're going to see this is from. And this guy was probably from somewhere in the black budget office, bowels of the Justice Department. Flattening the car's roofline and adjusting the geometry headlamps. Finally, he transforms the car from its initial haze gray to a fine fire engine red, its atoms twinkling in close-up with Disney movie magic, as their color changes. Now, I'm in communication with this asshole right now. Or one of them, or all of them, I don't know. By this time, I think they got... You see, I figured it all out. They foisted this shit on me, and I figured it out. The more I figured it out, the more they had to show me. Yes, it's just a video done with special effects, but it comes from researchers at Carnegie Mellon University. See, these articles are designed to keep you wondering what's what. They'll give you something, and then they'll take it back. Maybe. You don't really know. They keep it... The level of plausible deniability is absolutely astounding. It's scientific in its craftsmanship. In Carnegie Mellon in Pittsburgh, who are developing technology intended to enable not just the instant creation of complex objects, far beyond what today's 3D printing can achieve, but also their transfiguration on command. Okay? Transfiguration on command. Such a capability could change society even more profoundly than the internet has. No, it has already, and it will. If this magical morphable matter were cheap and effective, it is. It's plentiful. It would, if you have, there's no money in the black budget bowels of the Justice Department. No such thing as money. It would allow us to send and download copies of objects as easily as we do digital documents. We could duplicate an object and then reshape it to our whims. Yeah, it's cloning. It's real. Even if the technology turns out to be too expensive or the object's too fragile to replace conventionally, I wonder where do they get all these motherfucking meta lenses that they're throwing in my eye and all this shit? Where do they get it all? Where is the meta lens factory? It still might allow people to summon enough to test it out, try it on, redesign it, or be entertained by it. Yeah. To summon up a facsimile of the thing they desire long enough to test it out, try it on, redesign it, or be entertained by it, with no more effort than it now takes to view a digital movie or play an MP3 file. No joking. Should have zoomed out of this article so we can see it. Now, see, if you look at me closely, just like you, but they don't have it turned up. There's something moving around my face and in my nose, tickle in my nose. All the tips of your nose, and I'm not reading this article right now. I'm going to read this article. This thing is so weaselly. These people are so fucking weaselly, it's not even funny. These people are such weasels, man. Wouldn't fucking believe it. You see that? The answer is yes. These people are such fucking weasels. My word is bond and gospel at this point. You can't disprove me. I've shown it. And now I understand what the fuck happened. And a lot better than I did. Your metaverse is being tested out on me right now as we speak. Your metaverse. And your metaverse ain't nothing more than a glorified prison, a glorified jail cell, a glorified drug delivery mechanism so they can dose you up, Daddy. They're dosing you up right now. You don't even know it. That article's from 2014. Okay? It's all real. It's all happening right now. Remember what we say. If they're talking about doing something, they're probably already doing it. I'm not going to spend too much time on this garbage. This is rubbish, except for the fact that it's real. And they're using it on people like me. In secret. Because, well, there's a lot of things. I'm not even going to say one of them because then it's just one thing leads to another. I'm a beta tester for this shit. And they can punish me in broad daylight. They can dictate the quality of my air. They're hap-tapping me now. You know the Mind Mangler, the thing that made all the people go bananas? They got it on me full force. If they didn't have this shit on me, they'll put weight on you. They put wind on you. They got wind machines. Dudes, everything's, I'm blowing away. Shit's blowing off my head, and I'm looking around me, and people are doing nothing to do anything. This motherfucker's a loser. This motherfucker is a weasel. This motherfucker is a war criminal. All these motherfuckers. I have a team on me. But I know I'm acquainted with one of them. And I'm just going to stick to that. I know there's a few of them. I know what the identities to some degree of a few of them are like. They're going up your nose, changing the quality of your air. Intake, exhaust. They're around your eyes. They've captured the seat of your soul. They've captured the seat of your motherfucking soul. And gang stalking is just the metaverse. Okay? Your new metaverse is this is the summation. This metaverse is all it is what they use to gang stalk motherfuckers like me with. That's all it is. Dressed up. Lights on, rats out, motherfucker.